is this is like my happy place. This is all the grungy goodness all in one spot. Oh, it just makes me happy. And there's all these little bits of things left over, like little pieces of lace and an old book page, and it makes me happy. So I just knew I needed to like create from this place because this is really personal. But all of these pieces are from a collage pack. They're from a bunch of different ones. So I'll try to go through and see which one's from what. And that way, you know, you might already have them or you can get the ones that you don't have. So, and then I used, they're in the sink. I used the scribble stencil and I used the pattern, I think it's pattern 3. I'll have them listed. But the pattern 3 stencil has this kind of like swoosh, like a paintbrush, like you'd take a paintbrush. It is just the coolest thing. I love it. So those are the 2 stencils I used. And, these, I have been having fun with these. These are new to me. I got them through Donna Downey. These are I don't know how you say it, daler-rowley. They're acrylic artist inks, but they are so much fun, and they're just loose and easy to use and work in many applications and end up looking like watercolors or however you want. Highly pigmented, so if you water them down, it doesn't change the color. So these have been fun, and they're permanent. The permanent, which is, I'm always looking for that so that I can continue to layer and layer without having to worry about reactivating. I used gesso, and I used some, gesso and modeling paste from DecoArt. I don't know where the modeling paste is. When I start creating, you guys, it's like it's just flying. I don't know where it went to. Here we go. Modeling paste and gesso. And one of the reasons that I combine the 2, modeling paste and gesso, because if it's too stiff, I want it to be kind of soft, I will do that. Plus, a lot of times modeling paste can be somewhat transparent, and I didn't want that. I wanted it to be very opaque and white. And so that's 2 reasons why I combine the 2. And then I use some heavy gel to put that down with, and I think that is just some random, this is gesso, DecoArt, fluid acrylic cobalt turquoise hue to kind of add just a tiny bit of color. And then the 2 color washes here were these 2, and then I added just a touch of this one, and they'll all be listed. Okay, and then charcoal pencil, of course, and that's about it. But yeah, so this says, my soul is trusting deeper. And on my quest to create a beautiful story, to write a better story for myself and for those around me, this is part of the journey. And trust is there. Got some trust issues, and I think we all do at some point, because we trust someone and they break our trust, and that's hard. But one of the things that I did this week was, this is going to sound really silly because for a lot of you it might not be a big deal, but for me, we now live in a small town in Ohio, and I've grown up in the city, for the most part of my life. And here there are these farm stands, like in the front of people's houses. Like, you pull into their driveway and you get fruit and vegetables, which is a very foreign thing to me. And while they're really cute, I always just kind of like, it's just really strange to me. So I decided that I was going to go, because it feels really awkward pulling into somebody's driveway and, picking vegetables. I don't know, it just is not, I go to the store to buy pumpkins, but not here. So anyway, I pull into the little driveway, and there's the cutest, and I'll have a picture. It's got all the pumpkins, and it's got vegetables, and it's got corn stalks and all kinds. I was just having fun because I'm getting stuff for decorating. And when you pay, there's no one there to take the money. It's on the honor system, which again is a very foreign concept to me. I'm like, who would trust people that much? Like, put all of their goods out there and just let people pay for them. And I'm a skeptic, and I am wanting to not be so skeptical, and so that is this trust. I'm like, they trust people to pay, and I thought this is a great example of me being on this journey and learning to trust. And learning to trust can mean a lot of things. Trusting the direction that we're going, trusting our hearts to someone else, trusting a friendship, or even trusting that and stepping out to begin a friendship or anything like that. There's this trust factor, like, I'm coming halfway here to meet you, and I hope that you return the favor and that you're kind to my soul, kind of thing. And then just trusting that people are good. And I think they really, in general, are. It's just, I don't know. We live in a world where everybody's a skeptic and cynicism is rampant, and people don't. You think people don't trust each other, and I think that they trust each other more than we know, and more that TV and social media tell us. But people are good. In general, people are good at heart, I believe. And so this is my journey that my soul is trusting deeper. I'm stepping out in some new ways this next week, and I'll share some more about that next video or whatever. I'm trying to figure out when I'm talking to you because I do these early. But and just trusting the journey, and trusting that I'm making the right steps to really create and write a beautiful story. I am the one in charge of this life. I'm the one. No one else can tell me how it's gonna go. And so I want to really be making steps in the direction every day, every week. And so this is part of my journey. And the little pumpkin stand was awesome. And I almost felt like an intruder. And I'm kind of sneaking around, picking out pumpkins, and I get my money out and I'm counting it all up and making sure that I'm doing it right. And you just stick it in a little thing. And there's a cup full of change, so you could make change if you want. It's very strange, but it was wonderful, all in and of itself. So, my friends, I hope that you will trust deeper this week, that you will take a chance and write a new story, write a more beautiful story. Our stories don't have to be bad to want to write a better story. It just means we are challenging ourselves. So, loves, I'm thankful you're on this journey with me. Who knows where it's going to go, but it sure is creating some beautiful art. All right, I hope your Sunday is awesome, and I hope that you always, always know that you are loved.